good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this video right now. My name is Kirito, and I haven't done a video for such a long time actually. Well, I got asked a few times on either League, Twitter, Discord, etc. why there aren't any videos anymore. So yeah, you could say I'm answering questions in this video which came from you. So you could say it's an Ask Kirito, but it's also not an Ask Kirito. Because you don't see my face, you don't see my I look, my hair looks horrible right now. So I'm not gonna show my face right now. Anyway, because I got some spare time right now, I thought recording this would be kind of distracting for myself. So let's get going to the first question. Do you still play League? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I have like times I play on, and it also depends on my current mood. But whenever I play, it's either solo queue ranked or like normals full pre-made. Like I don't want to play games with like random people. Like I don't know, it sounds weird when it's saying I play either solo queue ranked or like normals full pre-made. But in ranked, like everyone is dedicated to do their best. In the normals, it's like, oh dude, it's just game, calm down. And like yeah, like I wanted to have fun, you know, and not like being trolled at. So that's why I just want the full pre-made. And whoever wants to invite me on my list, like I deleted like a few inactive ones, so like more friend requests came in, and like many of you asked, yo, you want to play a game together? And most of the time I said either, do you have a full premium, because I really don't want to play with randoms, or well, I'm not in the mood right now, maybe another time. But yeah, that random thing, I mean, you could say you're random, but like knowing me, like having a specific point of me makes it not random, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, play League from time to time. That's why, but it's not that much anymore. That's why there's only like one League video per month, one League video per 1.5, 2 months. Because I just don't play that much anymore. And that brings me to another question. What other games do you play? Well, in the background you sometimes see Rainbow Six Siege. That's the game I spend most of my time with. And I'm going to be that diamond soon, like the highest rank. The highest rank is diamond, and I'm platinum 2 right now, so I'm not that far away. Anyway, doesn't matter. I also play Overwatch from time to time, especially lately. I play a lot more Overwatch than I used to. And another game would be Tales of Berseria, the new Nier Automata, like 2B's waifu. I want a pillow. Don't tell this anyone, although I told this anyone on video. Fuck. What other games do I play? Yeah, I played The Last of Us, but it's not actually my thing, because I'm like a more you know those memes when there is like, when stealth is an option and there's a picture of Rambo? Yeah, that's basically me. I liked Uncharted, like I just love playing tactical and Ramboing on the hardest difficulty. But I really don't like, it's not, I mean, I like the setting, but it's not my type of gameplay I really like in The Last of Us. It's not, I mean, I can understand why people enjoy it that much and think that's the best game of PS3, but it's just not for me. Otherwise, I don't really play many games. I set myself to those games. I'm not like Profresco, who plays like one game for his whole life on his channel. I want to have like a more variety thing, which I'm gonna come to in a minute. And that brings me to the question, are you ever going to upload more regularly, more videos? Or like, why haven't you been uploading that much? Like, one reason why I haven't been uploading that much, like I said, I don't play as much League anymore. And you could bring the argument, well, you can, if you like Rainbow Six, you can just upload Rainbow Six. Yeah, I tried that, but it didn't get like any views back then. And it's also understandable, because the majority who watches my video just wants to watch League videos. And I can understand that, but if that's what you want, and you have to expect like less videos, because I just don't play League that much, and I'm not I'm not gonna like torture myself to a point where I just force out videos just because YouTube. What's also a thing that many misunderstood was, I don't do YouTube as a job. I don't do that. Just to clarify that. I also got like a few comments in the last video, like, you have to cater your audience if you want to keep them, and yeah, that's true. Like, people lose interest and just leave. That's a true fact. It's the same with games. If you don't care about the game, people will just leave. But I don't do YouTube as a job. I mean, I enjoy time I spend with the few who stay here, who just like what I do, and who support me in any way possible. You're the real MVP, I have to say. But I'm just not gonna force myself to play so much League that I can like dish out so many videos that it's regularly, like every 3 days like I used to. I'm just not gonna do that. It's not my job. And speaking of why I'm not uploading that much, it's because I got a job. I mean, now I got a job. Like, it started in you could say in June, when I had like the entrance exam, and then started my work like October, which also relates to another thing I'm gonna talk in a minute. Wow, those transitions today, really good. But yeah, I got like less time. I have to study more, and for everyone who hasn't been like up to date with my job, I'm in education to be a nurse. So there you go. And next question, which I got asked pretty often: do you still play with Profresco? And here comes the October thing. I haven't played with Profresco for like half a year, since October, when I started school. And I think like earlier, I don't know, like beginning summer was like the time where I really stopped playing regularly with Profresco. But over the summer, like a few times, and then one time in October, and since then I never really played with him. The reason why is, well, I mean, I sometimes got invited to his group, but either I was AFK or I just wasn't in the mood to play. Because, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. Because I also don't like a few people in the group. I'm not gonna name anyone, but the few who feel like, yeah, that's me, well, they know who they are. So I don't have like a good relationship with a few of the group, and I just don't care about that. I don't care about like about like soothing that relationship, because those are not really the people I wanna stay with. Hayden is a cool dude. I can play with him whenever he wants, whenever I have time. I haven't talked with Lorenzo in like such a long time. He congratulated me to my birthday, which was like in January, but I haven't talked really with him for like, yeah, since I stopped playing with those. I mean, I don't really had like a fight or anything, because I got that asked, yo, why aren't you playing with those dudes anymore? Did you have a fight or anything? I was like, no, what gives you that idea? Like, I just don't talk with them that much, that's just all. And I don't play much League anymore. So, and I don't like a few of the people who are in that group. And that's it. And yeah, whenever Hayden wants to play, sometimes I can accept. If just there's that one or two guys in there, I'm just gonna leave the game and just say, yo Hayden, maybe another time, but gotta go. So yeah, that's it about the Profresca thing. And also what I have to say, like, invitations got less and less, so like I just cared less and less about it. I just did stuff that I had to do. Okay, next question. What are you doing at the moment? Yeah, I'm in education of a nurse, and I had my first, you could say, internship? I don't know, apprenticeship, internship or something like that, like where you work at the hospital. And I don't know, I have like mixed feelings about the first thing. Like, what I got said from my colleagues, like, wow, my ward is so good, I could do everything we learned so far. And I was like, I could only do a few things. And those people weren't really nice. Like, I worked with, not the patients. Patients were all really nice. Like, they were so kind. And maybe it's also because they were like either pre or post pregnancy, because I worked at the like, you could say, childbirth ward, or gynecology, the Latin word. And like, I had to do many things with babies, also with their mothers, and like seeing that. I also was able to watch how do you say, a birth live with the permission of the patient, of course. But it was, I don't know, it was unspeakable. Holy shit. What, like, you can't describe it into words. You see a life, like a baby gets born, like you can't realize that in the first moment, because like there's a new life to this world. And wow, like, damn son, that's interesting. But there were also things like, yeah, well, I wanna know more about it, but I'm just not in my area I'm allowed to work in. So I can only watch, and like watching alone is like, yeah. I can also watch in school, but like having that practice, I couldn't do that, just because it surpassed my area of what I can do, what I'm allowed to do. And if I would have done more and like something went wrong, I would have gone punished. I would have gone to court, even to court for it. That's how big of a deal that is. So I wasn't really able to do much. And then at the feedback round, like a few said, yeah, you didn't do much. Yeah, well, no shit, Sherlock. Like, I'm not allowed to do much. No shit, Sherlock. So yeah, it was kind of mixed feelings. Like I couldn't do much. Not everyone was that friendly. Like there were a few who were just, oh, marry me. And I love working with them, and they showed me so many things. Like I didn't even know where thing. Like I'm not allowed to talk about specific stuff, so that's why I can't go into detail that much. Yeah, I was surprised at many things there, and there were also those people who were like, yeah, do that, and do that. Why haven't you done that and that and that and that? And like, yo, dude, chill. I only have 2 hands. And sometimes I also have to drink water to not collapse at all. I can understand that it has to be done quick. But I only have 2 hands, I only have 2 legs, I only have my body to work with. So, it takes time. And if I'm in the first internship, I'm in the first apprenticeship as a nurse. I don't have the routine you have. So I understand, please. It just takes some time. Alright. And yeah, that's basically it. It was like a meh experience, but next internship will be better. I hope so. Which will be in June, since till then I'll be in school. Next and last question. What are your plans for the future / future events? Well, I'm gonna see the new SAO movie on the 6th of April when it gets released in Austria. Like, I'm gonna drive 1 hour to Innsbruck and go watch it with my friends. And on the 15th of April, I'm gonna go to Germany and watch, listen to DJ Soul, my favorite DJ for like 3 years now. Holy shit, it has been some time. But yeah, those are my plans for the future. Like also staying in school, of course. But yeah, that's basically it for the time being. If you got any questions, just leave them in the comments. Write me on League, write me on Twitter. I made some room for new friends on League. Yeah, if you have any questions, just leave them down below, and see you in the next video whenever that is going to happen. Till then, have a good day and see you soon.